Hello viewers, welcome to my advanced math video where we will be solving two questions today. Let's get started. Alright, so question number 1. X plus y is equal to 14 and xy is equal to 45. So now we're going to substitute that x plus y is equal to 14 to x is equal to 14 minus y. Now we're going to substitute that into equation 2. So y times x, which is equal to 14 minus y, is equal to 45. Now we're going to multiply y by 14 and minus y. So 14y minus y squared is equal to 45. Now we're going to negative y squared plus 14y minus 45 is equal to 0. And we're going to use this to solve for our vertex. So negative 1 times y squared plus 14y over negative 1 minus 45 is equal to 0. Negative 1 times y squared minus 14y minus 7 squared minus 45 negative 1 times y minus 7 squared. Oh, my bad, I almost forgot to put the plus 1 times 7 squared on the other one. Now continuing from where we just left off, minus 45 plus 1 times 7 squared, which actually can be written as 1 times 49. Negative 1 times y minus 7 squared minus 45 plus 49. Negative 1 times y minus 7 squared plus 4 is equal to 0. Now let's solve for what y really is. Negative 1 times y, actually let's remove the negative 1. Y minus 7 squared is equal to negative 4 over negative 1, because we moved the 1 from the y minus 7. Y minus 7 squared is equal to positive 4. Now we're going to remove the squared. Y minus 7 is equal to the square root of 4, or 2. Y is equal to 2 plus minus 2 plus 7. Now let's split our equation. Y is equal y is equal to 2 plus 7. Y is equal to 9. Y is equal to 2 plus 7, negative 2 plus 7. Y is equal to positive 5. Oops, I put x instead of y. That's my mistake. Let's fix that real quick. Now we can solve for the value of x. So we'll sub it into equation 2. So x times 9 when y is equal to 9 is equal to 45. 9x is equal to 45. Now x is equal to 5, since 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5. Now we'll sub it in as if y was equal to 5. So x times 5 is equal to 45. 5x is equal to 45. So now x is equal to 9, because 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9. Okay, so we will now be solving question number 2. So negative 5x squared plus 6x plus 1 is equal to k plus a times x plus h squared. So we're going to now be turning negative 5x, negative 5, we're now turning this equation into negative 5 times x squared plus 6x over 5 plus 1, which is the same as what was up top, but we put it in vertex form. Now negative 5 times x squared plus 6x over 5 plus 3 over 5 squared times plus 1 plus 5 times 3 over 5 squared. Now negative 5 x squared plus, the x is squared, x plus 3 over 5 squared plus 1 plus 9 over 5, which is the same as 5 times 3 over 5 squared, minus, now we're going on negative 5 times x plus 3 over 5 squared plus 5 over 5 plus 9 over 5. So now we have negative 5 x plus 3 over 5 squared plus 14 over 5. That is the solution of our vertex, which was question number A. So now we're going to solve part B, which is to get the turning point. And the turning point is just the axis of symmetry and the y maximum. So our axis of symmetry is positive 3 over 5, and our y maximum is 14 over 5. This is the fraction version of our turning point. So we're also going to do a decimal version, so 0.6 and 2.8. And now we're going to solve for our roots. Alright, so to solve for our roots, we are going to use the same vertex from earlier, so negative 5 times x minus 3 over 5 squared is equal to negative 14 over 5. Now we're going to transfer the negative 5 over on the other side, so x minus 3 over 5 squared is equal to 14 over 25. Now we're going to have to get rid of the squared, so x minus 3 over 5 is equal to the square root of 14 over 25. So square 14 over 5. We'll deal with the square root of the 14 a bit later. X is equal to 14 over 5 plus 3 over 5. But it's actually plus minus 14 over 5. Square root of 14 over 5. Now we're going to split our equation. So x is equal to positive square root of 14 over 5 plus 3 over 5. And on the next side, x is equal to negative square root of 14 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So we can solve both sides now. X is equal to, on the second side, x is equal to the negative square root of 14. Or actually, let's just solve on the first side first. So x is equal to, let's check the square root of 14 quickly, 3.74 plus 3 over 5. Now, on the x side, 3.74 negative plus 3 over 5. So now, on the first side again, x is equal to 6.74 over 5. And on the second side, x is equal to negative 0.74 over 5. Now, using this, we have gotten both of our roots, but let's simplify further. So the first one, x is equal to 1.35, and on the second one, x is equal to negative 0.14. 1.5, I mean. And that is the two roots that we have. Alright, so now we are going to do part C, which is to draw a sketch of this equation. So first we're going to draw our grid so we can start sketching. So first we're going to put in our y-intercept, which is positive 1. And then we're going to put in our axis of symmetry 0.6 positive. Let's move that y-intercept up a bit. Now we're going to put in our y-maximum 2.8 positive. And let's just put the line for the y for the axis of symmetry. Alright, now root number 1, 0.15 negative. And root number 2, 1.35 positive. Alright, now that all our values are in, it's time to draw the arc. Alright. Okay, now that I showed you my personal sketch that I drew of it, this is what it should look like precisely in an actual grafting app. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that the roots that we have are very similar to the roots that are in this graphing app, which is 100% accurate. And our y-intercept is almost the same as well, along with our y-maximum and axis of symmetry, showing us that our equation is correct.